Alright guys, and we are back with more Tales of Vesperia right from Capua Torim, so in here, and with a quest and a title sequence, so let's go ahead and hop on it.
I know we haven't been gone for long. I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tea, or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry. All right.
So do any of that. Check out this lady over here by this tree for side quest here. Strange. There. And flowers also open during the rain yet. Look, they're already in bloom. Sounds no right, or someone's been coming up here the ground or something. Would just that be enough to make those flowers? Oh, you see how Judith talked. Another cause flowers blooming early could be an imbalance in the saying that this place. It's okay, even if my guess is right, the level of air imbalance can occasionally be found in nature. Plants are more sensitive to change in the surrounding area than humans. They react to that. Who wouldn't that happen? What happened here or happening here? What the beast? The warehouse's arrow is. I can't believe that Dragon Freak would do this again. I'm gonna go see. Rita, Dragon Freak. What's all this motion about? Huh? It wasn't you? The girl said I plead the fifth. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was terrible. There was nothing left for me to fix. I'm sorry for your loss. Alright, the next time I see that freak, I'm gonna punch him in the stratosphere. Stupid dragon freak. Wow. Whoa, scary. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not causing any of you any trouble. I already told you. I'm not going to do anything that will cause any of you harm. Okay. Kind of crazy, right? Alright, so we want to literally find everybody. And Judith is on the platform, right? She's somewhere. Trust me, you don't want to. Okay, so I was getting a little ahead of myself. You actually have to you have to rest at the end first. And then everybody's gonna be in like different spots and stuff. So, let's go ahead and rest it. But we definitely want to get that out of the way. That's all.
Huh. So even the Union go when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne, too.
Yup. That come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you. Getting my foot in that mess bag. It hasn't been easy for old Ray.
But why worry yourself? It's only natural in the state of things between the Empire.
Each side is trying the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep movements.
So, planning on looking for this pharaoh sands of Kogor?
Yes.
Do you sort of place a desert is? Well, it's hot and dry. I've got a lot of sand there. That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Well...
It'd be easy on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
Saying.
No. I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind fair words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running to Don. Have to deliver Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of him and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about the chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own till we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time. For now, our guild has a...
You're right. First, Castell to meet Pharaoh. But be able to meet him?
Our guild's job to figure out a way to meet him. Meet him, we won't get our reward. We'll lose confidence in our ability. That's all.
I think we may have picked something a little worse job.
More of a challenge that way, and our reward's bigger too. Best of it.
Alright. So let's try to recap the rest of my... Rita is in another...
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find Pharaoh, whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle would put poison or something?
Heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just forget about the whole thing. Help her if she uses that excuse not to deal with the issue of the six to the throne.
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe. You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. Figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this fair guy, right? She won't get to figure anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going...
Ugh, have it your way then.
Alright, so... Repeat is gonna be just outside.
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing. But I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. Serves.
Alright, now we want to talk today. Judith, she is out here. And she should be on the right. No, she's on the left. She's on the left.
Just incorrigible. Whenever something catches my eye, at all about everything, I really lose sight of everything I'm doing beforehand.
Yep, right.
I came to my Judith told me. Until I've been dragging the rest of you where there's no tomorrow.
Worse. One word from you and the I would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all things. Know whether I'm going to take the Imperial, but still so many things left to learn about the world.
And fair those things?
It scares me to think about it. I know who I am. Have to know what he meant saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri? Might end up trying to order you guys around. Next I do that, yeah, would you?
Sure. It's the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who a tough nut to crack, so I think let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What? You ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry. I'll be on my best behavior. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gasperos, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us. But might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Well, whatever. Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
Alright, so now we gotta find the bay. Judith. Judy knows. Thanks. Judy.
you going to look for that Cumore chance?
Nah, just going. Where were you?
Just for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't you, has it?
Said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh stuff?
Oh, sorry to beat you like that.
What? Beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same I did, weren't you?
You figured it out. You don't have to apologize for...
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't?
You care feelings a lot more than you let on.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you to look for him?
I told you, I'm just going for a walk.
Me? Do you think I'm extra? That's you. Alright, so we're on here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we rest at the end. And wait. Your room is next door, right? Oh, getting up time shenanigans. Huh? It'll take a long time. Alright, so we're gonna finally rest.
Ready to go?
What should we do, Rita?
That one has her own matters to attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat? Huh? You mean...
You coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't the thing you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind its route to Tears.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. It'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal.
She always blushing. Something to do with too.
Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor, then.
Down, girl. Hilarious.
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia, and if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Alright, so we're gonna save. Because something very good stuff is about to happen. Now we want to go east.
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to seal our treaty of friend.
Yeah, that does sound like ass bill.
Going well?
Wow, that's crazy.
What I wish I could say it were going.
I can imagine. That atrocity kind of made the Union really like the Empire.
Yes. And now members of the Empire are votes regarding the friendship treaty.
The conditions the Don gave the Empire, Treaty of Equality after all.
And they are certainly not with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about it beforehand, I could have stopped, but
What about that thing? You're the Emperor.
I know. Authority over the Imperial Knight.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Become Emperor.
Becoming Emperor is simple as that. Send to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos.
Oh wow, that you know, what's I was talking about before he got fucked up.
But Dane Nom missing around the time of the Great War 10 years ago.
Huh. It's the real story why we still don't have an emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on De Nomos.
Uh-oh.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial idiot to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way, Yord.
That is closer to Dong than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smooth there.
I believe so too.
Matter. We should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
Alright. Time to go east for even more cutscenes.
Against that many? You've got crazy!
There's that girl.
I wouldn't do that even if I had 9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back.
She sucked.
Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Indigo.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, that's her, all right.
Her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Hey, I just got an idea!
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right time.
Huh, I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served as your escort.
It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away sudden available. The guild simply has no backbone. I do.
What was the name of that you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
What could have happened to them?
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Say boat?
Guild of our own.
Brave Vesperia!
It's a wonderful name. Shall we talk business? Well, gain is one of the basics of all business. You scratch my back, I'll source.
Sorry, but said we're in the middle of a job. Can't take on anything else right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as two guilding each other out. That way we won't be going against principles. Various incentive getting along with me, you know.
Does that include, you know what,
What?
All right, but we need to go to Nordica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. Mermen are only a problem in the waters near here. As long as I get to another, I'm good. When I arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
What? He means business. Literally.
So, do we have a deal?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Nah.
Fortune isn't known as the best group of salesmen on for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier. I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal. Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparations.
Alright, so we are actually going to use this time to actually save the game, because once we say yes to Kaufman, a lot of things can go down. We could end up going to a dungeon too early. We could end up getting into a fight that could fuck us up. This could really happen, so, you know, we want to be careful. So we're going to go ahead and save the game here. We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we will be back with more Tales of Vesperia. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but until then, I guess I will catch you guys later.